In this video, we'll be taking a look at 3 NHL games happening on February 15, 2023, and providing you with free team picks and total picks for each one of those games. So 2 picks for each game, 6 picks in total. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released, so that you have more time to plan out your bets as we provide these videos on a daily basis. I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on these 3 NHL games after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start. If you would like to gain access to our best exclusive betting picks to take your sports betting journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below, where we offer our best bet single picks, best bet parlay picks, and much more. Now let's get started. Detroit Red Wings versus Edmonton Oilers. The Detroit Red Wings face the Edmonton Oilers, with both teams looking to build off hot streaks. The Red Wings have a 24-20-8 record, but with 3 wins in a row have leaped into the middle of the Atlantic Division. The Oilers have a 30-19-5 record, and with 7 wins in their last 10 games have jumped to the top of the Pacific Division. Both teams look to continue to improve in their divisions, and the upcoming game looks to be a great one as a result. The Red Wings are 34-91 in their last 125 road games and 5-2 in their last 7 overall. The Oilers are 6-2 in their last 8 games, playing on 2 days rest, and 9-3 in their last 12 overall. The over is 7-3 in Red Wings' last 10 road games. The over is 23-9-2 in Oilers' last 34 overall. The Red Wings are 20-9 in the last 29 meetings. The favorite is 21-8 in the last 29 meetings. The home team is 4-1 in the last 5 meetings. The Red Wings have been frisky of late, winning 4 of their last 6 games, but will need to keep stringing wins together as they find themselves 5 points out of a playoff spot. The Oilers, though, have been treading water, going 3-1-2 in their last 6 games while battling for the top spot in the Pacific Division, only 3 points behind the Golden Knights. This game features strength on strength as the Oilers' offense goes up against the Red Wings' defense, as both rank in the top 10 in numerous categories over the past month. We just saw this matchup last week in Detroit, and the Oilers got the best of the Red Wings, winning 5-2. Also, the Oilers have had the best defense over the past month as well. They have been one of the best teams in generating scoring chances, ranking second in expected goals. This pressure has led to the Oilers finding the back of the net, as they rank tied for first in goals per game with a mark of 4.11 over the same time. The Detroit Red Wings are coming off a good week, but there's still some more showing and proving that needs to be done on the road. The Edmonton Oilers are still comfortably the better team here, with an offense that can give the Red Wings hell. We saw it last week when the Oilers scored 5 goals on the road against Detroit. Look for the Oilers' offense to lead the way, so the Edmonton Oilers to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. The first game between these teams this season hit the over with 7 goals and a 5-2 Oilers win, and I expect tonight's game to hit the over as well. The reason behind that is that both offenses have been pretty good, but the defenses have struggled. The Oilers' offense has scored the most in the NHL, generating the 3rd most expected goals and the 8th most high-danger shots in the league. These teams have both struggled defensively, with the Oilers allowing the 13th most goals in the NHL and the Red Wings allowing the 14th most goals in the league. Betting overs in Oilers games this season has been very profitable this season, with the over going 35-16-3 in their games. Buffalo Sabres versus Anaheim Ducks. The Buffalo Sabres will go on the road and take on the Anaheim Ducks at Honda Center. Buffalo has a record of 26-22-4. Anaheim has a record of 17-31-6. Both of these teams faced each other once this season, with Buffalo winning the matchup. The Sabres are 119-247 in their last 366 road games and 0-4 in their last 4 overall. The Ducks are 1-4 in their last 5 home games and 21-57 in their last 78 overall. The under is 5-2 in Sabres' last 7 games, playing on 1 day's rest. The over is 12-3 in Ducks' last 15 overall. The Sabres are 4-1 in the last 5 meetings in Anaheim. The road team is 8-3 in the last 11 meetings. Buffalo has been a much better road team than a home team this season. The Sabres have an 11-14-2 home record, but a 15-8-2 road record on the year. Buffalo has had Anaheim's number recently. The Sabres are 6-3-1 in their last 10 games against the Ducks, including defeating Anaheim 6-3 in January this season. Buffalo has been excellent on offense this season. They rank 3rd in goals per game and 12th in shots per game. The Sabres scored 3 goals or more in 6 of their last 10 games. Tage Thompson leads the team with 69 points and has recorded 1 or more points in 7 of the last 10 games. Thompson ranks tied for 6th in points and is tied for 3rd in the league in goals. The defense and goaltending have both been terrible for the Ducks this season. They rank last in goals against per game and last in shots against per game. I don't want to back the Buffalo Sabres in the favorite role with the week they just had, especially on the road, but this feels like a bounce-back spot at the right time. The Anaheim Ducks are one of the worst teams in the league, and there's only 3 teams that have lost bettors more money so far this season. It's hard to get behind the Ducks with any confidence, so the Buffalo Sabres money line is our full game side pick. The defense and goaltending have both been terrible for the Ducks this season. They rank last in goals against per game and last in shots against per game. Both Anthony Stolarz and John Gibson each have a goals against average over 3.7. Buffalo has been excellent on offense this season. They rank 3rd in goals per game and 12th in shots per game. The Sabres scored 3 goals or more in 6 of their last 10 games. Tage Thompson leads the team with 69 points. He has recorded 1 or more points in 7 out of the last 10 games. Thompson ranks tied for 6th in points and is tied for 3rd in the league in goals. Buffalo will score on Anaheim and the score will go past the total. Over the projected total is our full game total pick. New York Rangers versus Vancouver Canucks. The New York Rangers pay a visit north of the border to Vancouver to play the Vancouver Canucks on Wednesday. New York defeated the Carolina Hurricanes 6-2 on Saturday for their 5th consecutive victory. Vladimir Tarasenko scored a goal in his debut for the Rangers. Vancouver was defeated by the Detroit Red Wings 6-1 and lost 2 straight to Detroit in their home and home series. The Rangers are 5-0 in their last 5 games against the Pacific. The over is 4-0 in the Rangers' last 4 games. The over is 3-0-1 in the Canucks' last 4 games playing on 1 day of rest. The over is 6-1-5 in the Canucks' last 12 games after allowing 5 goals or more in their previous games. Surprisingly, the Vancouver Canucks have a solid advantage over the Rangers in recent years, but with all the dysfunction within the organization and the struggles the Canucks have seen in recent times, it's safe to say that recent history won't help them. New York's simply the better team, and while the Canucks have been able to score goals out of the All-Star break, I just don't think it's sustainable for Vancouver, and they're running into a New York team that's the better team across the board here. The Canucks are now focused on this year's draft, so they do not have much incentive to empty the tank and steal a win. They do not have the talent or depth to last a whole contest with the Rangers. Even with New York's strong play, they are only 3rd in the Metropolitan Division, behind the New Jersey Devils and the Carolina Hurricanes. That means they still have a lot of work to do to gain ground in the standings, so earning wins against the weaker teams is a must. The Rangers added one of the best goal scorers in the league in Vladimir Tarasenko, and he's been red hot since joining the team, and with 5 straight wins behind them. Keep it simple, take the overwhelming favorite in this one. So the New York Rangers money line is our full game side pick. The total has finished under 5 of the last 7 games played between New York and Vancouver, and in 9 of the last 12 games that New York has played on Vancouver's home ice. New York is allowing an average of only 2.62 goals per game. New York will score its share of goals versus a very weak blue line and goalie for Vancouver, but New York's Igor Shesterkin, who has a goals against average of only 2.48, will shut down the Vancouver scoring attack. Under the projected total is our full game total pick. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.